to Cubold Cast. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Riders Republic,
which is the only sports game I think any of us would probably play.
Well, you said it's not technically sports.
Not
but
really.
It's
It's more of like
extreme. Isn't it
extreme sports. Yeah, with it's like racing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a sports game. It's like more like a driving.
Well,
game.
when you call racing games like
just a racing game, it's
yeah,
not technically sports.
Motorsports.
I think it is a sport.
Is it?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
Even Rocket League is a sports game,
Yeah.
That is true.
but we'll talk about that in a bit.
We're streaming and recording at a different time than usual. Saturday, it kind of came up on us fast, and we didn't really have anything to talk about. So it might be a little weird. Usually, when we do it on a different day, things are like weird because we don't know how to act.
Our normal
Mhm.
routine is thrown off.
Yeah. But so we'll have this episode, and then this weekend we're not going to have an episode because me, Chug, and Ben are going to go camping, and then we'll be back the week after.
We'll be off the grid.
Yeah, totally off the grid. Which is it's kind of scary, but
I kind of like it.
I like it. But
It is.
it's
It
like
is scary though.
I don't know. It's gonna be weird not having like your phone to check like emails.
Well, I mean, I'd keep my phone for like pictures and stuff, but I never really take it out.
My email's gonna be full. I can't remember last year what it was, but
I was telling
Mm.
Chug, they make this, I think it's Garmin. It's a satellite messaging thing. I think it's like $200, but you can always have cell service for text. Like you wouldn't use it to actually check emails and stuff,
yeah,
but it's for, like, let's say someone breaks their leg in the woods. How in the world would you get them out of there? It's more of like an emergency type thing. Or
is it a
or you check
phone or
in.
like a?
No, it's a device that you can connect to your phone. They also have one where it's just that device that you can use it to text. But there's a button on there where you can like text 911 or something and have them like, it has your coordinates and stuff on there.
Does it pair with like your? It just boosts your signal.
Yeah, it gives you a signal if you wouldn't even have one.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool. Like I was thinking about just getting one for Ben or something to have.
Do they have one at REI?
I don't know. Probably not.
I don't know.
It's on Amazon though. They're really cool. Like I think I probably want to get one for myself for
Yeah.
when
When we go free
trips.
camping,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Well, I actually want to do like multi-day hiking where you just, you hike for like almost the whole day kind of thing and then camp wherever.
Backpacking.
Yeah, backpacking.
Yeah.
You just like, find a spot a little bit off the trail and then you camp there for the night.
I think the hammock camping things would be perfect for that.
Yeah, those
Mhm.
look so nice. And it's open air, or it's sort of open air. There's a screen.
Oh.
So you actually have a nice breeze and stuff and it's not stuffy.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of terrifying though. You turn all the lights off, it's just pitch black. You feel like the wind going through it.
Not really. I mean, you have a nice
feel-
sleeping bag. It's
Yeah,
nice and warm.
sure.
Cover your face if you want to.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
Let's see. Oh yeah, the Modern Warfare 2 rebranding, which was ridiculous.
Well, okay, so it's not rebranding, but basically what they did was they took Modern Warfare 2 and they turned it into a hub,
Yeah.
which means the next COD is going to be activated through the hub,
Mm-hmm.
which that also means that it's going to have the same UI. And the UI
I
is
hate the UI.
garbage in the current state right now.
So now, if you were to go to Steam and go to Modern Warfare 2, it's now called Call of Duty.
You can't find Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. So all the reviews from Modern Warfare 2 are now for Call of Duty, but then they made a separate store page for Modern Warfare 2,
Mm-hmm.
and it has like overwhelmingly negative
And the
reviews.
only way you can actually access the page is if you go onto the Call of Duty page and then go scroll down into the description of it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen an overwhelmingly negative game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's awful.
Battlefield 2042.
It was never overwhelmingly.
Really?
No, it was
Are
mostly.
you sure for recent reviews it wasn't?
Let's see.
Oh,
Well, not
I don't
now.
know.
It's been
I remember. I'm pretty sure there was one other thing that was overwhelmingly negative,
I
but
don't
I
know.
forgot what it was. It was something very like we didn't even know what it was.
There's some pretty bad ones, but they're like not AAA.
I just don't understand why they're. Well, I know why they're doing it. It's
They're
'cause-
trying to hide the negative reviews for MW2.
Yeah, and they're also trying to push people to like play Warzone 2, which Warzone 2 is awful. It's just not.
Which, if you go to the Warzone store page, it's also. I don't think it's overwhelmingly, but I think it's mostly negative.
Yeah, it's just. It's such
really
a
bad.
shame. Like, I bet you can even go back to when we talked about either probably even like when we talked about Cold War or Vanguard or maybe even just Modern Warfare 2 when it first released, and we were excited that they were going the right direction and listening to their community. But it's like now this year they just completely did a 180.
Oh, did you see they showed off the logo for MW3?
I didn't see it.
If you want to pull it up, Ben.
I wonder if it has to do with the Microsoft acquisition.
What, the whole
Possibly.
Call of Duty thing?
Yeah.
Apparently the servers are getting all messed up again on consoles. Like
Oh.
they were all good for a little bit, and all of a sudden it just got messed up again. No, you look up 2023. Yeah, that's
that.
it.
That's so tiny. What?
I don't know. I like the colors. I really like the colors, but
Mm.
no, that's not it. That's not the one I was seeing before. You see, see if I
Hmm.
can find it.
So it's confirmed. It's going to be Modern Warfare 3.
It is Modern Warfare 3. Yeah,
And Sledgehammer's
that's
making it.
that's it.
Huh.
I like
don't,
it.
I don't know if the stream could see it, but
Yeah, that's it, Ben, right there.
yeah, that's it.
I mean, I like it.
I think the 3 is in a random spot though.
Where are they
Like,
going
they
to put it? though?
Centered in the bottom.
I know. I don't know. I really like the red though. I'm a huge fan of the red. Kind of glad they're going red this time. It's kind of sick.
I don't know. I'm not even sure how I feel about it. Like, I'm going to buy it. I buy every COD. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just tradition in the fall. You get COD, and now you get spicy noodles. And you
Yes.
just play.
Yep,
It's
yep.
like, it's just how it is. But for some reason this year, I'm like really worried about it. I'm not
Hmm.
sure how it's going to be.
Well, apparently they said that your skins are going to transfer over, and the Orion is going to transfer over. But I'm like,
if I can continue
how?
my grind for Orion for Modern Warfare 3, I'll be happy.
Like, I don't know if they do that though.
well, maybe the Orion skins that you've earned transfer over.
Mm.
But the thing is, are they going to have the same guns?
I just
I
don't.
don't know how that's going to work. Like,
I don't want it to feel like we're playing Modern Warfare 2 with just new maps. Like that's my worry.
Yeah, the fun about buying the new COD is the new maps, new guns, new interface,
New era
abilities.
too. Usually.
Yeah. Well, the last few have been pretty modern.
I mean,
Yeah. Vanguard wasn't.
since it's a hub, all the hours that we put into Modern Warfare 2, the Modern Warfare 3 hours are gonna add on to those.
Mm.
So it's just gonna be a hub pretty
Hmm.
much.
Oh, so any Call of Duty you play that's in the hub,
it's
is
gonna be in the Call of Duty app. So I mean, I'm actually kind of happy about that we don't have to start from like 0 hours on the next COD. It's like you can just add on.
I
to
kind of
it.
like that though.
That also means
Yeah, true.
that screenshots, guides, groups, and all of that stuff are linked.
Oh no, workshops.
Yes.
Oh,
Where did?
Workshop.
But you don't even have workshop for MW2.
unless they combine. Well, they're not going to combine.
I mean, MW3 is supposed to have zombies.
Mm.
So,
But that's
because Sledgehammer did Vanguard.
Wait,
I think-
Sledgehammer's making the zombies.
Sledgehammer is making MW3's multiplayer. I think Raven's doing the campaign and Treyarch's doing the zombies.
Okay.
And I think the zombies for this one, they said it's going to be more like Outbreak, which is the Cold War
yeah.
open world zombies.
That one was okay.
Which I actually really liked Outbreak.
There's a part of me that really misses Black Ops 2 and 3 zombies, like with the characters
Mm-hmm.
and
I don't think they're ever going to do it again.
they'd have to restart.
At the rate that they're going right now, they're
Yeah.
not going to do it again.
They'd have to restart and make the characters as interesting as before, if not
Mhm.
more. And that's going to be really hard to do.
And apparently
Huh.
next year's COD was leaked to be Black Ops Gulf War.
They're already talking about the next COD.
Go for
Gulf War.
Goal 4. Okay.
Yeah. It was
guess it's
leaked.
Goal.
They weren't
Hmm.
talking about it already. It was just leaked. I don't know if it's true or not, but
What's the
Um,
goal for? I'm
the
not
Gulf War
a history
wasn't
buff.
it like
It was like early 2000s, wasn't it?
was it the early 2000s? I don't know, but
Ben, when was it?
Ben knows everything.
Ben's the
Mm.
it's like
nerd.
he pushes his glasses up.
1990 to 1991 armed
okay, so it was-
campaign
Earlier than I thought.
in response
Well,
to
Cold
the
War was like
Iraqi invasion of Kuwait.
1970s, right? 1960s,
it was-
1970s with the Vietnam War at the same time. No, it was before. It's after the Vietnam War.
What?
Cold War.
Oh, that's Operation Desert Storm. Yeah, that's what that was. I knew that name, but I didn't know it was called the
Oh,
Gulf
okay.
War.
That's cool.
Red
Oh,
Dead. Yeah. What is it?
I'm actually kind of mad about this. Red Dead Redemption, it's not a remake. It's a remaster, and it's only going to PlayStation. They're updating it for the newer consoles, so PS4 and PS5, and Switch.
What?
Wait. The first Red Dead?
The first.
Why are
Oh.
they not doing PS5?
No, they are doing.
They are doing
PS5.
PS5.
Oh, it says PS4.
It says
Yeah.
PS4, but that's in the headlines. People are like trying to clickbait it, like, oh, it's
Um,
only PS4, but no, it's backwards compatible,
I mean, I'm fine with that.
but not PC.
but not PC.
and it's not a remake. Which
Not
I
PC
feel-
yet.
I think we expect a remake at this point because
They literally have the baseline for it.
yeah,
They have the world. They literally built it
Or,
in
like,
Red
build
Dead
it-
2.
yeah. That's what I was gonna
The
say. Build
entire
it in
world
that
is built
engine.
already.
Yeah.
All they need to do is just change some stuff around and then hire the actors to actually they don't even need to hire them. They probably have all the stuff from the original game that they can like update.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
that's
I
what they
don't
did
know.
for Last of Us, didn't they?
I don't
They
think
reused voice lines and stuff.
Rockstar cares about new content at this point
No.
or doing anything original.
With their definitive edition GTA things.
Well, to be honest, though, those don't look that bad. I don't know what in the world all the hype was, like the negative press about
yeah, it looks fine.
for what?
because they did GTA 1, Vice City, and San Andreas, this like remaster.
Oh yeah.
No, GTA 3, I think.
Oh, GTA 3, yeah. I mean,
1 and 2 are old.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
kind of considered the first. It's just the first 3D one, but I really don't understand the negative press about it because
It's just filled with bugs and glitches, I think. And then since it was filled with bugs and glitches, people are like, "Oh, it's bad."
yeah, but it was still better than the originals. Like it was.
Yeah.
You can't look at that game and the original and say that the old game was better.
Mm.
Some people also were saying about how the graphics look dumbed down.
I tried playing San Andreas on my PC. The interface doesn't even scale to like your monitor anymore. It's all squished and it looks terrible. So
How
you
much
have
were
to
they
get
charging
mods.
for those?
it was 60 for 3 games remastered.
Hmm.
So it's 20 each. I mean, that's not bad.
Like yeah, like I understand that there are other things they could have done, but it looks better. I thought it actually looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Like they would show really weird like faces and stuff, but they updated everything, textures. Like they redid a lot of the textures and all that stuff.
Mhm.
It wasn't just a super lazy throw a skin on it and then sell it for $60 kind of thing. Like they actually put a lot of work into it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've actually been interested in those for a while, and a lot of the negative stuff was definitely unfounded.
I feel like
think.
it'd be perfect, the perfect like Steam Deck game.
Probably, yeah.
Probably run really well on it. I would
Yeah, I
assume.
think performance might have been a complaint.
They're on Switch.
What the GTA?
Yeah, they probably run terrible on Switch. Anything runs terrible.
And
on
like people
Switch.
were making fun of how they looked, but the old ones look so bad. I
Mhm.
played all the old ones and I know how bad they look. So I don't really know. It must be like nostalgia glasses. Where people are like, no, they
Yeah.
butchered my favorite game from 2003.
I didn't realize how small the Switch Lite is. Like there was a kid that had one the other day, and I held it, and it was like really small,
Smaller
Like-
than the regular
like,
Switch.
like a PSP.
Yeah.
It's
I've held
crazy.
them at GameStop before and they're interesting.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of
Not
like,
really. Well,
I don't know. I don't.
It's a fully handheld.
I couldn't. I couldn't imagine paying money for a handheld that has less features. Like
I
you
would
just have-
rather pay for that, to be honest. Either that or the OLED. Because
the
OLED, has a
OLED,
good
I
screen.
would.
But I hate the way the Joy-Cons feel like on the handheld Switch. They're so flimsy.
Yeah, well, that's one thing. But the other thing is like I feel like you get a Switch for also like co-op play, and like docking it is just like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of those consoles that you have in your living room.
yeah.
It's like weird to me. To
It
think-
depends on your use. For me, like I don't play that many games like that for cooperative play on Switch anyway.
Hmm.
So if I just wanted to play like some Mario games or Zelda or whatever handheld, I would get the Switch Lite.
Yeah.
But the OLED obviously has a nicer screen. So like before Steam Deck was released, I was gonna get a Switch Lite.
Well, the OLED is if you want to play more handheld, because obviously you have to have an OLED TV if you want to be able to experience OLED on the big screen.
I think the OLED, like I held Sam's and the side, like the
It feels
Joy-Cons
more
felt
expensive. The
way
OLED
better.
feels better than the base.
I would just hate to have like a Switch Lite and then go over someone's house or something and like not be able to dock it and play Mario Party together.
It just depends on your use case. Like
Yeah.
I don't think it would be for you, but I wouldn't get it because I want to dock it. Like if I wanted to
Yeah.
dock it, I'd just get a normal Switch.
I don't know. It's weird. I feel like most most of the demographic are going to use at some point like docking.
They still get drift too.
What? The lights?
yeah.
That's
the light-
another
How do you
reason why
do
I didn't
that?
get it.
How do you even fix
You
that?
have to
They do,
send
like-
in the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't know. The Switch is good for what it is. It definitely has its audience, but it has a lot of issues that I don't know.
Steam Deck for the win.
Always Steam
Yeah.
Deck. I actually found that my Chug got me an Anchor dock or hub for my birthday, and it works as a Steam Deck dock.
That's
Mm.
sick.
So I can just it's pretty flat, so I can have that. I usually have it in my bag at all times, so I can just plug it into a TV.
Isn't it
Mhm.
way? It's like half the price of the Steam one, right?
No, it wasn't even for Steam Deck. It was for it's a USB-C dock, so I use it for my iPad mostly.
Oh, can you charge and?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the dock has a power delivery thing on it, but it's not even meant for that. But it works well.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
have the official Steam Deck
The
dock.
official dock is like 80, 90.
To me, that was worth it because of it actually gets its own software updates and just works better than other hubs.
Mm-hmm.
It also comes with another charger too, so you don't have to worry about changing the charger around.
Oh,
But I like the official dock a lot.
Hmm.
But for like travel, I have the hub dock.
Hmm.
What are we talking about?
we have Rain World, which I think we're
Oh yeah,
planning on playing at some point, but I don't really know all that much about.
I don't know
it.
anything about it, to be honest.
yeah.
Other
it's,
than it rains and you can get crushed by the rain.
it's a game I refunded twice.
What?
I refunded the game twice at multiple occasions because I couldn't get into it, and then I actually figured it out after a while and started to enjoy it a lot more. Because like, I don't like games that time you on things, and I don't like games where you lose your progress unless it's a roguelite kind of thing and you can actually get to a certain point. I don't know what it was, but the game just didn't interest me the first couple times I played it, even though people were praised it all over the place, and I love the art style.
Mhm.
So this last time around, I got it, and I actually spent more time learning the mechanics and getting into the world, and now it's actually quickly becoming one of my favorite games.
Me and you played for so long.
Yeah, we did, and we got pretty far actually because we figured it out kind of together, and we were using a setting where it was a bit easier to survive. Like there are 3 difficulty settings for multiplayer. One is you have to carry your dead friend to the safe zone if one dies, which is really difficult. That's considered normal.
Mhm.
Hard is if any one person dies, you start over from the safe zone. And then easy is just one person has to make it.
Mm.
Because basically what it is you're this little slug cat thing. It's called a slug cat, which is a cat with like slug tail or whatever. And you have to hunt food and stuff during the day. And then you have to once you have enough food, you go to the safe zone and hibernate.
Mhm.
So you have to survive all these lizards and all that stuff. If you're out at night, the rain will come and literally crush you to death. It's like sheets of this really heavy rain.
Huh.
Or it'll crush you or drown you, one or the other. And it's really difficult because the movement's like it's smooth, but it's confusing at first. And it takes a while to actually figure it out. But when you do figure it out, it feels like the world is kind of alive.
Hmm.
And you actually have to figure out what's happening. Almost, it's like a mystery kind of thing because you like, why is the whole world destroyed? And you're just this little animal.
Is it
exploring.
post-apocalyptic?
Yeah, so pretty much.
Hmm.
It's a very complicated story actually.
Hmm.
And then once you beat the main story, there's like 6 other little mini stories you can play.
That's with the DLC though.
Yeah, the DLC has 5, and then there's one other one. Well, that's actually 2 other ones. So technically 8 different slug cats you can play as,
Hmm.
and they're all slightly different. So it's pretty cool.
That's something that we're considering
Doing a
playing on
stream.
stream, yeah, with our Steam Deck.
I think what really got me into it was playing it co-op with
Yeah, we
Ben.
would have to play it co-op if we wanted to play multiplayer, like on the TV.
Yeah.
That's perfect then. That's perfect for a stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can all just connect our controllers to even a Steam Deck, honestly, or this computer, and it runs really well.
Hmm.
But the graphics, they're pixelated, but they did a lot on the art style.
Hmm.
Spent a lot of
Sick.
time. So yeah, it's actually I really like the game a lot, and it's becoming one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be on our list.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, I don't think we've been playing anything else, right?
No, I mean we have
mean-
Remnant, but we're not gonna.
I've been playing Terraria with Zebby.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've been We're almost done actually. We
it's
beat
his
Fish
first
Ron the other day. Yeah, it's his
playthrough.
first playthrough.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to try it on Steam Deck actually. I know controller is more difficult than keyboard.
I don't
and
like
mouse.
controller in Terraria.
We used to play it on controller.
I know, but it's just I've played keyboard and mouse for hundreds of hours
Yeah.
that I'm not used to controller at all in the game, and so it's weird. But
yeah, other than that, we've been playing Remnant, which we'll do a podcast on when we finish. I think we're like 12 hours in.
I don't know how many.
no,
hours it
I
is.
think it's like 8 or 9. I think.
I checked my Steam the other day and it was like 11. I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
think you
sure.
left it on.
I left mine on
I
at
might
one
have left
point
it on.
too.
But I'm also playing Elder Scrolls Online on my Steam Deck.
Hmm.
Which
It's
is
just crazy.
ridiculous. It is ridiculous how much content is in that game.
You remember why we originally stopped playing it? When we got it years ago?
Why we
because
stopped?
because it ran so bad.
Oh yeah,
We could never-
it gets a perfect 60 on the Steam Deck. It's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if they optimized it or something.
Oh,
but
they definitely did. Yeah, and there's just I don't know. It's one of those games that I just hop in and do a couple quests and just chill.
Mhm.
It's not like it's not a difficult game at all. It's just kind of like fun.
That's the way Diablo is too, but you've been getting tired of the grind.
Nightmare Dungeons over and over again does not. It's.
Mm.
You didn't even get to the grindy
no, I
part of it
didn't.
either, Caleb. It was-
Yeah, I didn't. I was expecting us to get back into it.
I'm
Wait,
kind
I
of
mean,
waiting.
I
until
was
the next
playing
season.
with it like I was playing the game like every night, but you just never.
I
You never asked, or I never asked you if you wanted to play or not. But
Well, this
Yeah.
season it got a lot of controversy at the beginning because they nerfed a bunch of stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm waiting for another season where people are like giving it more praise and stuff.
plus season 2, that's when they do the gem bag upgrade.
Mm.
Which instead of gems going in your inventory, it goes into your material bag, and so it doesn't take up space. So it'll be easier.
Yeah.
We can get into
Yeah, Riders Republic.
Riders Republic now.
I think Ben was the original person that kind
Me
of
and
got.
Zevi.
Yeah, you both got us. Everyone else into like trying it out.
No, I actually
You
played it
played
when
it
it first
on-
came out.
Oh, on Epic.
I saw that he
Yeah.
bought it.
No,
It was
no.
a Ubisoft.
It was Ubisoft Plus, and I tried it.
It was a Ubisoft.
I played it
Plus
for a few
exclusive,
hours,
right?
and I did enjoy it. But it's more fun with other people.
And it's better on Steam. Like, who wants
So-
to play on Ubisoft? like, a game on Ubisoft.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
But it came to Steam like what?
A couple months ago.
3 months ago.
Yep.
And I watched you guys play it for like quite a while before I bought it for myself.
Well, it was on sale for a long period of time, like $15 for base.
Yeah, that's why I bought it.
I don't think
actually.
it's on sale now. So if you're listening, you go to Steam. It's probably not on sale now, but
What is it? $60 full price?
Usually, yeah. Well, I know Ben got it, and they were all playing it for a while, and I didn't realize it had gone to Steam. So I checked Ubisoft, and it was 60, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get it at that point.
Yeah.
But then Ben told me, oh, it's still on sale, so I bought the $15 one,
Yeah, me too.
and it's for $15. There's a lot of stuff there.
yeah.
The game is based. I'm trying to it's a extreme sports game where you do races and you bike, snowboard, jetpack, ski.
Wingsuit.
The map is like huge.
There's also
mountains.
BMX DLC, and they're
Yeah.
also adding a skateboard DLC.
Oh,
That would
in
be
the
fun.
fall.
But you do tricks. There's like different types of ways of playing it. You can do a trick class. There's like the biking like the speed class.
The racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
In each thing, like let's say like snowboarding, you could just do a race, or you could do the trick races, where you have to try to just do tricks and not you just try to get the most points.
You know
stuff like
what's
that.
a crazy feature is like, okay, so you can explore the open world and there's like a bunch of people around. Everyone's doing their own thing, like either biking or flying.
Thousands of people. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's literally everybody in the world that's playing it.
It's a huge map and there's a ton of people. Some people are doing races, some people are just messing around the world. And one thing that's really cool is like you can rewind your character, which I don't know, it just seems like a crazy thing to me because like in an online environment, you can like go down a giant hill and then rewind your character back to the top of the hill.
Yep.
Like in real time while everyone else is doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just sounds like a crazy feature.
You can pause the game. It's kind of crazy because like some people are doing tricks and stunts, and I'll jump in the air and I'll press like one of the things on the D-pad, and it goes into the pause menu, and your character's paused mid stunt or whatever.
Mhm.
And I thought that was really cool because I've never seen that in a game before.
it's also like it's really funny because you can mid-air you can change like anytime you want you can change your from a bike to like a snowboard or
In
a
the open
jetpack.
world, yeah.
And I remember watching Zevi for like at least an hour just going down this giant like snow hill, and he would do a trick off the mountain with a bike and then switch to a snowboard, and then he would like do a trick and then switch to a jetpack midair and then like fly up and to the sky.
Yeah,
This is
there's
crazy.
so many different
jetpacks.
things. Yeah,
I can't believe there are jetpacks.
there's paramotors.
Oh, but the jetpack goes so fast.
Yeah, it does. With paramotors are like the parachute with
Parachute with the giant fan on your back.
that I always thought of that as being like a huge hazard.
Oh
It
yeah,
is.
it's
I feel like
super
you have
dangerous.
a giant fan on your back, like
Very
It'll
very
blow up or
dangerous, but
something.
it looks fun.
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, I would never do it.
No,
Just
Yeah.
it is really dangerous. That one YouTuber actually died doing that.
The one that went to like that he made all the videos of him like going to McDonald's and like
No, King of Random,
The
Er-
original one.
the original guy.
wait,
Has a huge channel.
King of Random. That sounds really familiar.
well, it's right now. It's like the husband and wife, or
No, it's just two people that are.
it's not a husband and wife. I don't know. It's like a guy and a girl.
Grant Thompson was the guy who started it.
They're the ones
Oh.
that are
Like I used to watch this guy all the time.
that
I
are took
remember
over the
him.
channel. Yeah,
The
So,
first two
Like
guys.
this guy was awesome.
The first two guys that were there were way better than the ones they have now.
Wait, who are the two people now?
It was.
it's a guy and a girl.
Oh, he was paragliding. That's what it was.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, it's really sad
'Cause-
because like he was young, he had a family, or he has.
Yeah, I remember that. That's awful.
They literally kicked out the other guy that worked with them because he had like different ideologies of what the channel was.
Hmm. Wow. That
This
got
happens
dark.
when channels go corporate.
Yeah, I know. It's like Smosh, but anyway.
But we're talking about the fun stuff.
Yeah,
not,
no,
not the depressing stuff. But yeah, jetpacks. Those are one of the most fun things I think.
Yeah.
The jetpack stuff where you can go. I do stunts where I try to go between bridges and all those things.
Yeah, you get
Jetpacks
more
are pretty
points
sick.
like or is that with the
A
gliding one?
wingsuit.
The wingsuit you get more points the closer to the ground you get and not die.
It looks so weird.
Yeah, it does.
Especially with the cheetah
gliders.
print ones that we
Mhm.
had. I don't know
Yeah.
why we had those ones, but
I don't know.
And the points it's the point system is so satisfying too.
Mhm.
Like if you're I don't know the terminology of all this stuff, but like let's say you're on a snowboard on one of those like metal things and you're
grind. You
yeah,
grind
like you're
on it.
grinding. The points will like tally up, and then if you do like a flip off of it and land it perfectly, it like I don't know. Sound effects are so satisfying.
Yeah.
when you hear them.
Mm-hmm.
Sound design is everything.
I was on a snowboard, and I was going down a gravelly hill, like no snow on it at all. I was just going down
yeah,
really
yeah.
fast,
do that.
and I was going faster than the people biking.
That's crazy.
Like,
Remember that one race we did where the it started out in the mountain and the road was all like mushy and
Mhm.
wet,
yeah.
really really difficult to traverse.
Mhm.
And then you finally get to the sandy Grand Canyon section.
That was
section.
awesome.
I love those races. That,
Yeah,
like,
because I would like
they choose different biomes.
yeah, it's so satisfying because like during those twisty parts, I would like tap the brake real quick to like quickly drift and get around the corner super fast.
Mhm.
I ended up like getting off course, but that was a really fun map.
yeah.
We played one. It was a hoverboard stunt.
Oh, the
Those things go
Prada
fast.
hoverboards or something.
that
yeah,
was awesome.
Really weird.
It's like
But-
these snowy mountains.
When you boost and hit like a little incline or something, you go like 100 feet in the air doing flips and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That was a funky.
That was a funky.
That was a funky.
All right, that was a good funky. That was
So there are these things called funkies.
That wasn't
And-
a funky. That was a toy.
That was a toy.
Yeah.
a toy.
Toy funky, same thing.
It's a toy.
No, but basically there's these things called funkies, and each one is different. So like they all have something wrong with it. Where the one we played where we were on a bike and there's like a wheelbarrow and a bunch of like packages on
Yeah,
the back
we were
of
in
the
a
bike.
desert canyon.
yeah.
So there were all these cracks and little places you could fall, and you had this really heavy. Was it a bike?
It was a bike.
And it was really easy to tip over.
Mm-hmm.
And that was funny. Like it wasn't easy, but
yeah.
it was just the whole premise is funny.
There's also the pizza delivery one where the race was literally whoever could deliver the pizzas to the locations first.
For some reason, your character is just sitting there yelling things in Italian the whole time.
That was
it-
my
it-
guy?
That yeah.
I think,
Oh.
yeah.
I don't know what was
Why
happening.
mine?
And then you were in a panda outfit too.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
like random
Oh, that's
outfits
so
are chosen
weird.
for you.
Yeah.
And then there was that jet powered bike one we did.
Oh, that was
Oh.
long.
It was a
That was
long one,
long.
yeah.
It was hard to find the checkpoints.
Yeah.
But there's like, yeah, so there's the funky ones, and then there's the trick races where it's basically whoever gets the most points doing tricks
Mm-hmm.
by the end of the
Hmm.
race. And then there's like the traditional race, which is like whoever gets to the finish line first. There's just so much to it.
My favorite ones are probably the downhill races.
yeah, those
Like
are
yeah.
either the downhill bikes or the downhill skis.
We did one downhill one with bikes, and it was kind of like off a trail. I don't really know how to describe it, but it was
Mm.
crazy.
Yeah, they did a really good job with how they set out all the races up.
I wasn't a fan of the skiing though. It's because it's the same thing the entire way. You're just doing this like
yeah, then you
same
can turn
move.
around and then turn back.
Well,
yeah,
that's usually how skiing is in real life, though.
yeah. I know.
I like the snowboard because you can do the twisting flips and the
Mhm.
back flips or
Oh,
front
yeah.
flips.
Yeah, the snowboarding ones are really fun.
Whenever you crash, you can hear the bones break.
Oh yeah.
I didn't hear the bones.
It goes like it's
Wait,
like
remember that
crazy.
video I took a while ago where I had the elephant costume on and there was like the classical music playing in the background and I was just slow walking in front of the camera?
no. In what? In this?
In this game, yeah.
Oh.
For some reason, your what I don't know if you call it calling card or something is mountain elephant.
Oh yeah, that was I think
What is that called?
That's a
Your
title.
What is a title for? Just like
I don't know, you can customize your title whatever you want it to be.
I think they're I haven't been to them, but I've seen those like floating balloons, and you can like do tricks on them, right?
It's just a balloon
Balloons?
that people fly up to.
Yeah,
Huh.
you can jetpack up there and like do cool stuff on it. It's just
Oh.
crazy.
I didn't know that.
Like, I never played Skate 3. I don't even know much about it, but I almost
Mm.
feel like this game.
I was actually
like-
just looking at that, and people are saying this is like the closest thing, the most fun they've had since Skate 3.
Yeah,
in
I've
that
never
genre.
played it, but for some reason I feel like it's like up there with that
I used
game.
to love videos of that.
What, Skate 3?
I never played it. I didn't even have the console to play it, but people made it look so fun. Like even non-skateboarding people.
Which I
Yeah.
don't think you guys even there's actually a first person mode
I've never done it.
which it's interesting.
I-
I prefer third person, but first person mode definitely like it
That'd be
feels like you're
crazy.
playing a different game.
Yeah. I think if they add skateboards though, that's gonna be crazy.
DLC skateboards in the fall.
You have to buy them.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm waiting for the game to be released or playable on Steam
Yo,
Deck.
it's Ubisoft. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I'm wait, Ubisoft. Wait, they published it, right? Who's
Yeah,
the
but-
developer?
I think I'm actually yeah. Who is the developer for it, Ben?
I have no idea.
The game's like, just in general, it's super impressive. Like
See.
the game looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the maps were these like desert maps, but like there was like this greenery and these trees and stuff, and it looks so nice.
Developers, Ubisoft.
Oh, Ubisoft.
Ubisoft was the one that developed it.
That's
Did-
why it was on Ubisoft first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Ubisoft also develop Division,
Yeah.
No,
It didn't?
or they?
no. Massive Entertainment
Oh,
is a sub development team that Ubisoft owns.
So they technically did.
Yes, technically yes. Most of the Ubisoft games are
wait.
their own development teams.
Wasn't Ubisoft the one that said that they weren't going to put games back on Steam, and
Yes.
then they ended up
Hmm.
doing
Because
that?
they were dumb and they didn't realize how important Steam is.
Was Riders Republic one of those games?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. They put I don't think there's a Ubisoft game that is an Epic exclusive anymore. Pretty sure Watch Dogs Legion's on there now. Far Cry 6 is on Steam now.
Hmm.
Oh, it is?
yeah,
Since
it is.
when?
Recently.
I
I
didn't see that.
Yeah, I had never heard of Riders Republic before it went to Steam.
Really?
Me
Yeah.
neither. Yeah.
So that's like, and we
Came out like
cover games,
2021, I think.
but we literally cover games in game news, and we
Yeah.
never heard of it before it came to Steam.
I mean,
So
that's
that
not
should-
our typical genre, though.
No,
Yeah.
but that should tell you that like, it's just I don't know. Ubisoft wasn't a good platform.
It's just one of those like another one of those games where you could sit down and chill with your friends in
Yeah.
the open world and just
Mhm.
do tricks and
Plus,
stuff.
like, the replayability of this game is insane. Like Ben, how many hours do you have?
I don't know. Check.
It's in like 50,
Probably like a lot, right?
40? 40 or 50.
But
I have
Yeah.
like 7 or 8, I think.
I don't have
Hmm.
much. But when we do get on and play it, it's a lot of fun.
This is the type of game that I probably wouldn't boot up on my own, but if I saw other people playing it, I might hop on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. I probably wouldn't play it on my own. Although I could see how someone could play it on their own because
Oh,
there's so
definitely.
much to
I have
do.
36.
Yeah,
36, yeah.
And there's like a lot of different other stuff too, like the BMX tricks in the, I don't know what you call that, half pipe or whatever, the
Oh
the
yeah,
thing
yeah.
in the ground
Yeah,
where-
I know what
with
you're
the
talking about.
ramps.
Yeah,
I saw videos where people would just do that for like 30 minutes
Mhm.
and they find that fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you find that fun, then there's that if you're interested.
And I think like leveling up is purely just on XP, right?
You don't even level
No,
up. You
you have
just
to
get
get
stars.
stars.
You get 1 star for doing a versus race. And then if you do the race, like if you do like
Solo.
the solo race,
You can do the challenges.
you get like 5 to 10 stars per race.
Hmm.
That's if you do the challenges though.
Yeah.
But you can get stars going around the open world and doing whatever, right?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
get like 200,000 points, you automatically get a star regardless.
Yeah.
But you get
Hmm.
the same amount of XP per race thing. So like
Unless
if
you
play
do a higher level.
Yeah, but if you do like let's say downhill bike, you'll level up your downhill bike.
Mm.
And then when you level up, you'll get a new bike, like a random bike that you'll be able to equip.
I wonder how. So the one thing I was like a little iffy about was like you have really good bikes, and because me and Jay are starting out, we have like crappier bikes.
It depends on what kind of race you're playing. Like let's say you're playing a race where the ground is all like wet.
Mhm.
You guys will struggle a lot. Like I struggled a lot with versing Ben and Zevi in those types of races because my bike didn't have any grip whatsoever.
Mm.
And so whenever I drifted, I would actually slow down. But they had bikes that had like 30, 40 grip. And so they would never slow down. So
Yeah.
I could see like you need to keep like leveling
Yeah.
up. to
That's like
actually keep
that
up.
was like one thing where I was like, I don't
Yeah, but
think there's any way for us to win this race because he has a good bike
Even
and we
if-
don't.
Like we could do one mess up and then you can immediately pull ahead. That's
Yeah.
the thing. That happened a lot.
But I'm not saying like they have to do something like that though for progression's sake. Like
Mhm.
I can't imagine them not having that be a thing. So
I think skateboarding was going to be huge for the game.
yeah,
I honestly don't know why they didn't include that.
I'm surprised they don't have it. It's like that type of game. The other thing is you can get off like if you're on a bike, you can just get off and walk around.
Yeah.
Talk
Mm-hmm.
to can't you like talk to NPCs or the people? Like
Yeah, you can talk to people.
it's like a huge hub world. It's awesome.
The walking around feels really weird.
Yeah, it does. It's like stiff.
Especially when you're trying to run up a hill, your guy's just like
Yeah, it's way better using the bikes or other equipment.
gotta use the rocket funky.
You were grinding on the ski lift or something with a snowboard.
Oh, and you kept smashing to the ground with your jetpack.
I was trying to crash into it right in front of you and then just ragged all into the ground.
It's so good.
But it's crazy because you can just do whatever you want in the world. Someone can have a jetpack while you're messing around on a snowboard.
And you can teleport to any of your group members that you're with.
And I think it automatically sets to whatever activity they're doing.
It is, yeah.
So if like Zevi was paramotoring and I teleported to him and next thing I know I was in a paramotor
Mhm.
and I crashed into a tree.
It must have been new because I did that and he would be paramotoring and I would just be a bike just falling from the sky.
Oh, isn't there like jet skiing too or something?
There's
There's
snowboarding.
snowboarding. No, not snowboarding. There's snowmobiling.
Mm.
I don't know if
I
there's
thought there
jet
was
water.
skis.
Actual skill though. That's just a toy.
I don't think they have any water things.
Imagine what they can do with that though. Like they can do that. They can add that sport where you know how people like hold on to like a boat that's driving and like do the
Oh,
flips and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Or they could like add in a there's those new things where you have like basically like water jets on your feet and you do like the flips
Yeah.
or whatever. Have you seen
Wait,
that?
what if they did it in a way where what is that called? Water skiing.
Mhm.
What if they had like one stick controls the boat, one stick controls the person in the back, so
Oh.
you have to multitask,
That would be crazy.
and then you have to try to race. Because I feel like it'd be weird if everybody was just like sitting there with the water
with
skis.
yeah. The only way I could see that working is if it was like just purely on tricks.
Yeah.
Trick like how many points you can get by the end.
That's already an option though, where one stick does one thing and the other does another one.
Yeah, so they can easily do
That's
that.
the trickster
I
one.
don't think they would ever do like a that type of thing.
They could, Ben. They could.
Um,
I'm watching some gameplay of Skate 3. It actually doesn't look like that bad of a game.
no, they're actually
Skate 4?
They're actually they're coming out with a new one.
Skate 4 is coming out soon. Actually, I don't know about soon, but
Well, that's gonna be a game that I don't know. They're either gonna have to like, it's either gonna meet people's expectations or people are never gonna be happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because Skate 3 is one of those games that's like iconic.
Yeah.
It's timeless, so it's gonna be hard to.
Which is kind of
that shit.
random. Like, it's just called Skate. Seems
Mhm.
like it would be one of those random games that no one plays, but somehow it got a huge following.
It was during that era where everyone was like into the Tony Hawk stuff, like in the like early 2010s or whatever.
I thought it was just like the funny moments compilations.
Well, it was
PewDiePie
that,
was
but-
one of the big ones who played it a lot.
It was that, but like all the kids, like when we were like that age, we were into like skateboarding and stuff.
can't you like
I
would've
create,
played it
like
if I
fully
had it.
create a custom character in it too?
Yeah.
I think so.
It was like one
Yeah,
of the first games that had that.
Did you guys ever play those like WWE games?
On your PSP. Yeah.
Like something about Riders Republic reminds me of that era of games, like the
Huh.
weird,
Oh, yeah.
like the skate games and the WWE games. Like
I used to like that. I remember I found it hilarious how you could pick up the stairs
yeah,
and beat the guy with it.
yeah. I remember making a guy that was like all green. I think I called him like the Hulk or something. But there's something about this game that kind of scratches that itch of like those old games that we used to
Yeah.
play, where it's just mindless fun and stuff. It's nice
When
to
is
see that.
Skate 4 coming out?
Nobody knows.
I feel like I've been hearing that for years.
Yeah, I think it's being developed right now, but it's one of those games that are just kind of
It's hyped.
they're just there. Nobody really knows what's going on with it.
I don't even know who's developing it.
Wait,
Isn't
I'm
it?
not
That's
sure.
an
EA?
Activision game, I think. Oh, maybe it's EA.
I think it's EA. Wait, it's been playtesting since
Loot
early
box, get
2022.
your new
Oh.
skateboard.
Whoa, wait, what's that game? There's a game out right now that we can play the beta of.
Payday 3.
Yeah, Payday 3.
I think it ended it's ending
Aw.
either today or tomorrow,
That's a shame.
but it's going to Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be able to play it in
Wait, you say-
mid-September.
Payday 3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
people. I saw. No, I didn't see anyone play it, but I saw Jack Fragg's.
It looks
Title.
fun. It looks way better than 2.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is it more stealthy or is it still like wave?
Yeah, the NPCs, there's more to them this time. Like
I mean, Payday
Huh.
2 is kind of old, isn't it?
it is, yeah.
Zevi, what 1v1 me in Riders Republic?
Oh my.
You know, wait, what game were you just talking about?
Payday 3.
Oh yeah, Payday 2. We were looking at that earlier actually. There were like 40,000 people playing it.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
Yeah.
There's so many DLCs for 2. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just I mean, I can understand why people find it fun. I just don't know why it's so big because it's actually huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I played it. There was like a period where I played it for like a couple weeks with Nathaniel and Jaden and Brian, and it was fun. But I don't know. It just didn't have that like sticking factor for me. I didn't play it much.
Maybe
after.
Payday 3 will have that.
Yeah, I mean, I
If
liked
we all
a
play
lot.
together and
Is there
Yeah.
gameplay for Payday 3?
yeah, there is.
I'd actually be interested in seeing that, Ben.
That
So-
one race, yes, that one race yesterday was so good.
We did a
Like,
lot of races.
No, that we did a race where
Oh, you guys were neck and neck.
it was literally like 15th of a
Oh.
second
Mm.
that I
Yeah,
beat him.
I remember that.
It was ridiculous.
That's another thing is you get those crazy moments in that game where you like remember them.
Yeah, exactly.
Is the game what's that one racing game? Kind of like the soapbox racing game we were playing.
Kissed?
It's like Zeepkist. Trackmania.
Oh, yeah.
that
Trackmania is
multiplayer?
huge. I think,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, I've been
Ben
wanting
and
to
I
play
played
that.
Trackmania.
I
Yeah.
don't like Trackmania.
You don't?
It's a Trackmania is definitely like a learning game. Like I mean, I guess you can get good at it, but it's definitely like every map is different and you have to learn the map. You have to you have to mess up over and over and over and over again to
Uh,
get
That's the way that
times.
style is. Like
It's more than
Zeepkist.
Zeepkist though.
Depends on the map of Zeepkist because there were some
There were some
that buy a
Zeepkist
lot.
maps that were
or
super
die a
hard.
lot.
I remember when we were playing it, it was like crazy.
Yeah, Trackmania, it can be really easy and it can be really difficult.
Are you pulling up gameplay of Payday 3?
Oh, you want me to?
Well,
Yeah.
Jay asked for it, so.
Yep, Ben.
Payday 3.
What?
I'm watching some
Ben,
gameplay
you
on
shall
my
forever
iPad.
get 1 megabit per second for the rest of your life.
Oh no.
Mega. A
Seems
megabit.
like it's loading decently.
It's not bad today, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Official gameplay trailer. No, apparently the people that played the beta and stuff say that you can like pickpocket stuff off of officers. There's more to the NPCs. Like they have these routes now, and then you can you can memorize the routes of the NPCs. And if you restart, like it's randomly generated every single time you load a new mission. But if you click restart, it'll do the same route that you did before. So you can memorize the routes of the NPCs and then keep retrying until you fully complete it.
Is it me or does the graphics not look
I was
good?
thinking that. I don't know if it's this TV.
Yeah.
No, the graphics it's Unreal Engine 4.
Oh.
I mean,
So
Unreal 4 has some good potential.
that is true.
Well,
Yeah.
that doesn't look too bad, I guess. Just before it looked kind of weird. Kind of looks like Rainbow almost. That like one frame right there.
Yeah, a little
Huh.
bit.
It looks fun.
It does look fun.
Looks like just mayhem. Which
Still waves of cops though.
Yeah.
yeah, which is kind of ridiculous.
hmm
I mean, the game isn't meant to be taken seriously.
I mean, maybe the gunplay looks way better than 2.
I think they're leaning into it though. Like with what we're seeing here, it's just like slide canceling and
Yeah.
insanity.
I don't know. We'll be able to try it when it goes to Game Pass because we'll have Game Pass around that time because I do want to try Starfield. And we could play Lies of P through Game Pass.
I'm gonna play it a little bit on my Steam Deck though.
That is true. Yeah, we might as well get it on Steam because
Like if that game really, if it gets good reviews,
you did
I want to buy
the
it.
beta, the demo for Lies of P was so good.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that game. The only time I watch Trackmania is on a top of a.
Joe Rogan.
Joe
You mean Joe Rogan? Or
What?
NGT?
Oh, he's talking about
Like the multi-video things.
like the YouTube Shorts where they add like
So
the,
stupid.
the random footage below.
Hate that.
What do they call that? They
Oh.
call it sludge content. Pretty
I
sure.
think yeah.
Where they have like 3 or 4 things going on at the same time.
Like you have such low attention.
That is
span
so
that
sad.
You need that.
Or the
I don't know.
GTA like car videos where they're just
Yeah.
driving.
I hate the ones where they have the GTA loading things, or they have like Subway Surfers or something,
Yeah.
and then someone's like saying like a joke or a meme in the background. It's like it's just so cringe. Like,
yeah. It's always I've been noticing it's more like AI voices too.
yeah, it's so dumb.
Some people like they have their volume really loud. Like I'm not gonna out certain people, but it just you're around them and they're blasting TikTok audio in the background, and you hear that robot voice over and over again.
I hate the TikTok robot voice. I mean, I don't have TikTok, but I hear it a lot. It's like
You hear, look, this is what
Yeah.
this cookie looks like in the oven. It's like,
And it's all fake stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
man, I don't even understand.
oh, that's weird.
Anything else for Riders Republic?
I don't think so.
I
It's
think
a
we pretty
really
much covered everything.
yeah. It's a good game.
If it goes on sale ever for
Yeah,
15,
Well,
I'd highly recommend
I'm-
picking it up.
I don't know if I'd pay 60.
I wouldn't.
I
pay
wouldn't
60.
know.
Yeah, I mean, it has hours and hours of content, and it's amazing.
I mean,
but-
if that's someone's genre they like, 60 is worth it
Yeah.
for sure. It's just not something I'm gonna put hundreds of hours into.
yeah,
I mean, if you really want to, you could, when it goes on sale for 15, you can buy the higher edition for like 30, 40.
You know, I considered because it comes with the season pass, and I think that means you get the skateboard DLC with it.
Maybe it's Ubisoft. They're probably like Season Pass 2, Season Pass 3. And
What
you
is
probably
it,
won't get all that.
what is
for
it?
the
Black? What is that Black Key that Modern Warfare did, where they like charge
Black
you
Cell?
that Black Cell, where you can
Yeah.
buy the season pass?
You can pay
again or whatever?
$30 and get the Black Cell edition for the
Aw.
Battle Pass.
So
Hate it.
dumb.
I hate it so much.
Its monetization sucks.
I mean, it's backfiring big time for them. So at some
Yeah.
point, there's going to be a reckoning. I don't know what's going to happen. Because, like,
Well, they're already getting people not like there are very big streamers that have not played their game. Like not only because of that stuff, but they're just like
They've
the way
just
they're
like
running their
left
company.
it entirely.
it's like
There's
with.
Doc like building his own game because he's
Yeah.
like, screw all these huge companies. I just
Mhm.
want to play my own game that
His game's pretty fun, but it
Looks
definitely
fun.
needs a lot of work. Like
Mm,
it's super bare bones.
it's
right
not
now.
even an alpha though. It's a snapshot.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy.
it's like the streaming services pulling stuff off for their own random, like, whatever plus, random company plus subscription and charging you $20 a month for it. It's just people
What
are.
is it? Twitch or something?
No, like any company.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
Disney Plus,
Oh
HBO Max, all these other things.
yeah.
Like,
Netflix. is
It's not
trying to do
HBO Max anymore, JD. It's just
I know,
Max
it's
now.
Max.
I hate that.
but then there's Stars and Paramount Plus and like
There's
ton-
so many.
ton-
Discovery
now.
Plus.
yeah.
Stars Classics or
And-
whatever they call them, originals.
And now piracy is probably bigger than it's ever been.
Yeah.
For movies at least. So it's gonna keep getting worse until something happens.
And
Someone's
then
gonna
the,
have to
the
innovate.
strikes that are happening, so there's gonna be less and less like shows and movies out,
Yeah.
and so it's like I don't know what's gonna happen the next year. It's gonna be
Yeah.
So many things are getting delayed.
insane.
Same thing's gonna happen with gaming when they charge for all these season passes and all this stuff.
Yeah.
People are just gonna get fed up, and instead of buying it, they're just gonna revolt in large numbers and somehow
That's what we
ruin
need.
something.
Review
Yeah.
bombing.
Mhm.
Like review bombing doesn't really do a whole lot, but this new Modern Warfare thing, people are mad.
You know,
big
I
time.
think that's why Steam is so important for the gaming community because, like, think about Epic Games where the community can't talk back and review.
Same with
Like-
Ubisoft.
Yeah,
There's no reviews.
It's
even,
like-
even EA Desktop
Yeah.
doesn't have reviews.
yeah, it's crazy.
I wonder what they're gonna do with Modern Warfare on Steam because they put it on there, and now that it's backfiring because of the review thing, are they gonna pull it off?
I
Yeah,
don't
but they're
know,
gonna lose a lot of player base.
maybe because I
Uh,
think
'Cause
someone said it's
even
going
though
to Game Pass.
even though Modern Warfare 3, we're not really looking forward to it. We're still gonna play it.
yeah,
Mhm.
It doesn't matter. We're still gonna give them money.
I haven't bought a season pass in a long time,
I haven't. The only one
and
that
I don't want to. It's like
we got the first one for free and we never bought one after.
yeah, it's not. It's just not worth it to me. We need more people to stop buying stuff.
Especially the Black Cell. Don't buy the Black Cell. If you're thinking about
Yeah.
it, don't buy the Black Cell.
$30.
It's such a waste of money.
I don't know.
The only time that would ever be worth it is if that's your only game you play and that's all you spend your money on.
Yeah, but those
Yeah.
people have probably spent hundreds of dollars in the shop already, though.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's almost never worth it. It's all a cash grab.
Mhm.
Just I don't know.
What is it? Last week we talked about when they add they had like no, they didn't add Lizzo. They added
What?
No, they didn't add Lizzo. I don't think they could. Never mind. They added Nicki Minaj and
Travis Scott
Travis Scott.
It's so
and
weird.
obviously Snoop himself.
He's been in there for
Well,
a while.
Yeah, I know. He
The
was in the
Snoop I
first
could see,
Modern
but-
Warfare.
He at least is a gamer.
Yeah, so weird.
I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Riders Republic is really fun. It was like a weird rant we went on.
It was.
So yeah, no podcast this weekend, but we'll be back the week after. So
Yes.
thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next podcast.